Okay, then we are up to match day 30 of the 2021/22 Premier League season. This week we've only got 4 games to predict because of the FA Cup games happening in the same week as this game week 30. So obviously the same team can't play within the matter of days. So all of these other 6 fixtures are going to have to be rearranged just because they involve clubs that are already in the FA Cup. But we've still got some really good games to look forward to. And yeah, let's just get straight into it with the first game happening tomorrow. So yeah, really have to get this video out there. First game is Wolverhampton Wanderers against Leeds United, where Leeds United picked up their first victory for quite a while under their new American manager. It was a 2-1 victory over Norwich, last minute goal. It was with Gelhardt scoring his first goal for Leeds United, I do believe, in such a crucial game, which could play a massive part in their survival in the Premier League. Wolverhampton Wanderers, in their last game, they beat Everton 1-0 as well. So 2 teams coming off the coming off the back with a win. And, you know, Wolverhampton Wanderers, they're at home in this game. Leeds United, they have been struggling. I know that they did pick up a victory, but Leeds United currently in 16th place in the Premier League. Wolverhampton Wanderers currently 7th place, so maybe Wolverhampton Wanderers fighting for European football. I'm going to edge Wolverhampton Wanderers for a 1-0 victory in this game, home advantage. And I feel like the Wolverhampton Wanderers midfield is going to be the most important part in this game. And I think that they should easily... I say easily, and I'm only going with a narrow 1-0 victory, but I do think Leeds United will try and defend for large parts of the game and try and pick up a draw or maybe hit on the counter-attack. But I think Wolverhampton Wanderers will just be that little bit strong, and we've got with the midfielders like Ruben Neves and Matinho as well. It's a really good side, Wolverhampton Wanderers side, so I'm going to back them narrowly to pick up a 1-0 victory at home. Okay, next game. That game is on Friday night. Now we're on to Saturday fixtures. Just the one Saturday fixture with Aston Villa in 9th place coming up against Arsenal in 4th place. Again, this is going to be a really good game. Arsenal lost 2-0 to Liverpool last game, really as expected, but Arsenal have been doing absolutely superb, still in that Champions League spot, and just their last run of games, ignoring the Liverpool game, they've gone on a massive streak of victories. So Arsenal probably the favourites in this game, but Aston Villa at home at Villa Park. Felipe Coutinho has been playing absolutely superbly for the first time since he left Liverpool all those years ago. And under Steven Gerrard, the Aston Villa side, it's looking like a new team now. Aston Villa, they did lose to West Ham in their last game 2-1. So it was a pretty poor defeat in that game, but they'll be wanting to bounce back, and I think they will do. I'm going to say both teams to pick up a point in a 2-2 draw. I'm going to go for a very high scoring draw in this one, 2-2. I can see there being loads of goals in this one, even though Arsenal are the favourites. I'm going to go for a point a piece in this game. For Arsenal, you've got your usual players like Martinelli. He's been absolutely superb lately. Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard's getting better and better every game in the middle of midfield. Just the chances that he creates, the passes that he sees. They're so simple passes, but they're so effective, and it's key in that Arsenal side. Martin Odegaard and also Lacazette up top as well is a very good side for Arsenal, and maybe a side that's going to make it in Champions League football for the first time in ages. Aston Villa, I've mentioned one of their main players already, Felipe Coutinho. Really the exact same player as Martin Odegaard, I think. Just Felipe Coutinho will score a few more goals than Odegaard does. So Coutinho, absolutely brilliant player in that Villa side. And then you've got your 2 usual strikers, Danny Ings, Ollie Watkins, good finishers. And then also in midfield in there, Jacob Ramsey, the younger English midfielder, is getting game time under Gerrard, and is proving to be something else. These young players coming through in the Premier League, and It's really good for them and good talent as well. So yeah, 2-2 draw for me in this game. Loads of goals. Next one is Leicester City in 12th, coming up against Brentford in 15th. Where it's going to be a very tight one. This Ivan Toney started scoring loads of goals, 5 goals in his last 2 games, scoring in the 2-0 victory. Who was it again? They beat Norwich City 3-0, and I do believe they beat, was it Burnley? I think it was Burnley. They beat Burnley 2-0. Yeah, it was. I know 3 of those 5 goals were from the penalty spot, and Leicester City, they're all right defensively. I don't think they'll concede to Brentford, surely not. I'm going to go for a 2-0 comfortable victory for Leicester City. But as I said, yeah, Brentford scoring a few goals in their last few games, only probably because the teams that they were facing are in the relegation zone. They were facing 20th and 19th. So really, you were expecting them to pick up points against those 2 sides. But coming up against Leicester, away from home in this game, Ivan Toney may get a penalty. Maybe they could get one, Brentford. But I'm going to say Leicester will keep a clean sheet. And they should have enough at the other end to get a couple of goals as well. Got a few good players in there. So yeah, 2-0 for Leicester City. I don't believe Vardy is back for this game. He got injured again. So it will have to be like Tielemans or Daka and Harvey Barnes up there and Lookman and James Maddison. But there should be some players in there to score for Leicester. And then finally, the game on Sunday. I think the Leicester game's happening on Sunday as well. But we've got another Sunday game. 8th place Tottenham at home to 6th place West Ham. 2 London sides coming up against each other. Tottenham in their last game beat Brighton Hove Albion 2-0. Nice comfortable victory for Tottenham in that game. Coming up against West Ham, I think it'll be harder. West Ham, they are above them in the table. Did beat Aston Villa in their last game 2-0. But home advantage again in this game, I think. I'm going to go for a Tottenham 2-1 victory. Tottenham, they may just have a few rough patches here and there, but they can score goals. Harry Kane started to get some form now, and Kulusevski as well. What a signing from Juventus that's proving out to be for Tottenham, scoring against Brighton. Also, Kane scoring against Brighton. Those are 2 players who are really picking up some form for Tottenham. And yeah, I'll go for a 2-1 victory. Maybe Kane and Kulusevski to score for Tottenham. Just to point out as well, for West Ham, they have picked up quite a few injuries. Mikel Antonio got injured in their last game. I do believe someone else that I can't remember now, but I know there were 2 players in that Villa game, the West Ham Villa game, that went off injured. I think it was one of their defenders, maybe. I might be wrong with that, but Antonio definitely went off injured. But with players that they do have, maybe with Tottenham's a little bit shaky defence, it's not the greatest in the league, but it manages to hold out. But I do think against West Ham, maybe with Gerard Bowen in there, they may leak a goal. So yeah, I'll 2-1 for Tottenham to finish off my predictions for week 30 on the Premier League. And yeah, there's going to be 6 rearranged fixtures coming. I don't know, whenever they rearrange them in a few weeks' time after the international break, maybe a month's time. So maybe if they're all happening at the same time, maybe there'll be a part 2 happening to this video, week 30 part 2 with the other 6 games happening. But that is going to be it for this week 30 with just the 4 games. Please do leave a like if you did enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.